After 6 years, David Fincher is back to directing movies, and goddamn does it feel good.
Wealth and influence can crush a
Are
man.
you hoping I might absolve you of such a personal betrayal?
You made yourself court jester.
Nobody makes a monkey out of William Randolph Hearst.
You pick a fight with Willie, you are finished.
So Mank is a biographical drama directed by David Fincher, written by his late father Jack Fincher, and starring Gary Oldman as Herman Mankiewicz. And the film essentially follows a couple of the years of the life of Herman Mankiewicz in 1930s Hollywood, while at the same time, he is trying to finish writing the script for Citizen Kane that he co-wrote with Orson Welles. Alrighty guys, so let's get into Mank.
Excellent!
To say that I was excited for Mank is a bit of an understatement. Now, there are two particular reasons why I was excited for Mank. One of them being that David Fincher directed it, to which, I mean, come on. It's David fucking Fincher. I mean, seriously, come on! Also because I am a big fan of Citizen Kane. It's actually one of my favorite movies out there. And by the way, for any of you film buffs out there, if you guys have not seen Citizen Kane, watch it right now. I was really excited to see Mank, and to cut to the chase, guys, I am so happy to say this, Mank was damn excellent. Starting off with the performances, Gary Oldman as Herman Mankiewicz, oh my god, was he fantastic. When it comes to the life of Herman Mankiewicz, I really didn't know much about this guy. Now, of course, me being a big fan of Citizen Kane, the one thing that I did know was that he co-wrote Citizen Kane with Orson Welles, but beyond that, I didn't really know anything about this guy. After I watched this film, I decided to do a lot of research on him, and from what I gathered, Gary Oldman did a phenomenal job, pretty much in my eyes. It seemed like he embodied Herman Mankiewicz from the charm he had, the wit, the charisma. Honest to God, I didn't see Gary Oldman in this movie. I saw Herman Mankiewicz in this movie. I would not be surprised if he not only got an Oscar nomination, but if he won the Oscar, because Gary Oldman is just that damn good in this movie. Another performance that I absolutely loved, and I really hope this doesn't get overlooked by the Oscars next year, and that's Amanda Seyfried in this movie. It's either that or Seyfried. I am so sorry. She doesn't get a whole lot of screen time in this movie, but when she does, honest to God now, I enjoyed all this movie, do not get me wrong, but all the scenes that she has with Gary Oldman were among some of my favorite scenes in the entire film. I think that Amanda Seyfried was actually the heart of this movie, and every time she was on this movie on screen, I couldn't get enough of her. Before getting into one of my favorite things about Mank, something I have to talk about first is the film's story and plot. Mank is a biographical drama that goes over a couple of the years of the life of Herman Mankiewicz while he's also trying to finish the script for Citizen Kane. If you're anything like me, and if you're a film buff and also a film history buff, this is a film that you're going to be all over, because David Fincher does such a great job of going through not all of the years, but I feel like he goes through some of the most pivotal moments of not only Herman Mankiewicz trying to finish the script for Citizen Kane, with Herman Mankiewicz going through the studio system in Hollywood, with his personal life, his alcoholism. A lot of the stuff I found quite riveting. I actually found like 95% of the movie riveting, as a matter of fact. Something else that I absolutely loved about Mank was all the technical aspects, because oh my god. From the cinematography, the score, the production design, even down to the film's actual sound, it is a technical wonder. With the cinematography, oh my god, this movie is absolutely immaculate to look at, shot in beautiful black and white. There were many shots of this movie that I was just like, holy crap. There were a couple of shots of this movie, one in particular to which I want to spoil for you guys. I don't even know if it's in a trailer, but if it is, I'm gonna not show it to you guys because it's one of my favorite shots of the film. But it's a shot that involves Gary Oldman and Amanda Seyfried. It is a shot that just screams B-E-A beautiful. This movie does such a great job of evoking the feeling of a 1930s film. I mean, just with cinematography alone, of essentially bringing you back to that time period. Speaking of the score by Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross was just, to put it simply in one word, wonderful. And also the production design of this movie. The production design of this movie, like the cinematography, is just immaculate. The production designer and David Fincher do such an amazing job, actually quite phenomenal, of bringing you back to the 1930s, of making you feel like you are in this decade. And then going down to the film's sound, and I'm not talking about the soundtrack or the sound effects, I'm literally talking about the sound of this movie. The actual sound coming out of your TV speakers or your home theater. Seriously, bravo for all the sound guys for making it seem like they captured sound from the 30s for this movie. Something else that I actually really loved about this movie was the film's pacing. This movie is about 2 hours and 10 minutes. This movie speeds right by. It does not feel like a 2-hour movie. It feels like, honestly, the very most, like an hour and 45 minutes.
Well, that's just fucking great!
I know a lot of you are probably going to ask one particular question, and that is this. Is this your favorite David Fincher film? And that is no. I do have one particular issue with this movie, and it doesn't hurt it too much, but I do have to address it nonetheless. This is a movie that was thoroughly entertaining throughout its 2 hours and 10 minutes. But I cannot deny that there were a couple of sequences where it feels like the movie just feels like it gets unfocused and it meanders just a little bit. Even in the scenes that I did find entertaining, I still thought to myself, is this something important or can we just cut to the next scene? Now those particular scenes were still entertaining, but I still couldn't feel that way nonetheless.
And here we go.
So overall, Mank was damn excellent. From the cinematography, the score, the production design, and even down to the sound, David Fincher does a phenomenal job of evoking the 1930s time period and bringing that to the modern age. And when you couple that with phenomenal performances from Gary Oldman and Amanda Seyfried, you have one hell of a film. Guys, all in all, Mank was terrific, and I'm going to give Mank a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Like I mentioned before to you guys, if you love your film history and if you're a big fan of Citizen Kane especially, I feel like you guys are going to love this movie. Alrighty guys, so comment down, let me know below. What is your favorite David Fincher film of all time? Let me know below. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. I'm also on Snapchat and Stardust. So if you guys want to follow me on all those social media platforms, all the links and the usernames are in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Mank. If so, please hit that like button, also subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for whenever the latest video of mine goes live. If you guys want to see any of my previous 2 videos, please click on the right there or there. And of course, until my next review, I will see you guys next time.